Heyo peeps, KP here with a new Clangen video, and we are returning with Reed Clan. We're really on a Reed Clan roll. I'm trying to get them a little bit more caught up with Goose and Sage Clan because they are a little bit behind, but they're not going to be as behind as a Meadow Clan is going to be. Who's excited to see them? I'm still working on them coding wise because they're all going to be custom cats. Let's just do our quick little recap. We got some of our kits became apprentices last episode, so we have Frostpaw, Snowpaw, Rushpaw, and of course Freezepaw. It looks like these two will be apprentices really soon, so this episode they're going to become apprentices. Last episode, Breestar made a vow to protect her clan after she went missing a lot. She's been missing quite a bit. And we're not exactly sure what that means. Is she visiting old cats from their old clan, like when they used to be one with Meadow Clan? Or is it something else? Could it be the father of her kits? Because if we remember correctly, she did give birth to kits pretty early on, and she doesn't have a mate. She's never had a mate that we know of. Well, that you know of. Another thing was that Mellowheart, the StarClan cats were predicting his demise. So it could just be random little StarClan cat stuff, or it could be something kind of serious. Also, we lost Sweet Girl Goldapple. She's disappointed in Snake Whisker right now. Well, that's it for the recap. We are gonna go right onto the new moon. Okay, Goose Clan War, just redoing that thing. And Twani Wish is climbing a tree, got a splinter from one of the branches, and Heron Kit got scolded for leaving camp. According to my thingy here, it's leaf fall, it was green leaf, so we need to empty out the fresh kill. Wonders if they would be a good swimmer. It's not really affecting anything. And then Heron Kit was scolded, but by whom? Could have been Featherfish or Twani Wish. Oh, that's fun. It's a fun little rhyme there. We can go into patrols. So let's roll to see how many patrols we're gonna send out. They got a 17, so we're just gonna send everybody out. Rushpaw notices some suspicious paw prints in the mud beneath the canopy. They're gonna proceed. And Breestar follows the paw prints to a trespassing rogue. So this time it's not another Reed Clan cat, which usually it is. They confront them, they demand that they leave, and the rogue gives in and leaves without giving a fight. Your patrol hears distant howling and they wonder what it is, so they go and investigate, and they discover it is a wolf eating its kill. This is a predator that they cannot fight, so they just leave and return to what little fresh kill they have left. So we're only going to count this as a one cat successful patrol. So I'm going to count up the fresh kill real quick and let you know how much they got. So they caught a total of 27 pieces of prey, and because they have 22 cats, that means they are going to have some left over. They have 5 left over, which is less than half the amount of cats in the clan, so they can keep all of it. And they also got 2 herbs. While they were out, I'm going to look through the cats real quick and let you know if I see anything. So after looking through the cats, the only thing kind of interesting is that Greentail is still refusing to follow the deputy's orders due to their morals. I'm going to look through the StarClan cats real quick. I didn't see anything, so we can save and go on to the next moon. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. Give me a second. Frostpaw was caught breaking the warrior code. Freezepaw realizes that Tom doesn't describe how they feel anymore. Moonpaw excitedly touches noses with their new mentor, Eelby. And Heronpaw is touching noses with their new mentor, Crowpel. Eelby also finds some crow feathers and decides to wear them. And Featherfish slipped on some rocks and dislocated his leg. So let's look at everybody. First off, we have Eelby. Look how stunning my boy is. Okay, here's Moonpaw. They're bloodthirsty. They're gonna fit in real well. And Heronpaw. They're faithful. And then we were gonna look at, was it Freezepaw? They're a trans female now. Oh, she is a cute little lady then. Just the cutest little lady. Okay, let's go into patrols. Let us roll to see how many cats can go out. They got a 13. And 13 means only 75% of the cats can go out. Okay, so it looks like we can send about 13 cats out. Your patrol stumbles across a large dog wandering in the middle of the clan's territory. We have a bloodthirsty, righteous, sneaky, and careful cat. I feel like the top 3 are probably going to outnumber the one careful cat. But we're going to roll either way. If it's even, they're going to proceed. If it's odd, we're not going to proceed. And it is a 6, so it's even. We're going to proceed and hope nothing bad happens. Freeze Paw selflessly throws themselves into the fight. Every time the dog tries to grab at their clanmates, they're there, and their claws, their fur puffed out. While Freeze Paw is defending them, the patrol drives the dog off, yowling triumphantly. Hopefully they don't glitch me out and kill my cat. Icy Stem, deep in thought, tells Brightpelt that they've been considering taking on another apprentice. Brightpelt swishes their tail and asks what brought this on. They just feel like the time is right. Icy Stem explains that they wanted Brightpelt's opinion. Brightpelt nods and says that they'll answer back at camp, but they've reached the herbs and have picked them for now. So that's all the cats that they're going to be sending out. I'm going to count up the fresh kill pile and then let you know what I thought of that medicine cat patrol, how I interpret it anyway. Back, they caught a total of 28, counting what was already in the fresh kill pile. That leaves left over 6 pieces of fresh kill, and they can have that because it is less than half of their cats. Also, they got 2 new herbs, and I feel like what Icy Stem was trying to tell Brightpelt was that she wanted an apprentice for a while, and having Brightpelt around to help probably furthered her in making the decision that she wants to have a medicine cat apprentice. Because she only asked Brightpelt to help her in the medicine cat den in the first place was because Brightpelt was having a little bit of a hard time keeping up with the rest of her clan while she was recovering from her missing leg and also the scar on her face. She was having a hard time keeping up and she felt like she wasn't being as useful to the clan, which is why Icy Stem offered her a place in the medicine cat den just till she was back on her feet or whatever. So maybe having her around has made her feel like, yeah, I do want someone else in the medicine cat den to help me. And she's probably just telling Brightpelt this so that Brightpelt doesn't feel like she has to stay in the medicine cat den. She can go back to being a warrior if she feels like that's what she wants to do. But at the moment, we're not quite ready to make a decision. I am going to look at Icy Stem's relationships with the other cats in the clans and see if she's got a particularly strong relationship with any of her kits or the kits that she took care of, to see if maybe she'd want to choose one of them to be a medicine cat apprentice. But yeah, I'm gonna look through that real quick and let you know if I see anything. I just wanted to stop and point out that her relationship with Brightpelt is very strong. She feels very secure in her relationship or friendship with Brightpelt, and I think that's pretty cool. And Brightpelt feels the same for Icy Stem. So at the moment, I think that Brightpelt might want to be staying as medicine cat with Icy Stem. But they'll probably have to get on a new medicine cat anyway soon because of how big their clan is. We can go on to the next moon. Oh my goodness, I see quite a bit of stuff. Okay, I'm ready to continue. Brightpelt announced that they are expecting kits. A little bit out of nowhere. Not gonna lie, a little bit out of nowhere. Frostpaw found a pretty oak leaf, and now they are part of the Oak Leaf gang. We'll look at that in a minute. And Sneak Whisker fell into a river, but they managed to get out, so they're not dead. So that's good. But they did fall into a river. So let's take a look at Brightpelt. Well, she doesn't have any romantic like for anybody in the clan, so it's not like a secret love child probably between her and anybody. So I don't know. I do not know where these mystery babies came from. But, I mean, they're not gonna hate on it. They're not gonna hate on it. He's staring off into space. He can't believe he fell into the river. And it was you who's joined the Oak Leaf Club with all of the other Oak Leaf cats. Alright, let's go into patrols. To start off, let's see how many cats we can send out. They got a 15, which means we're sending everybody out. Woohoo! Okay, your patrol tracks the scent of yet another large dog. Maybe it's the same large dog. We don't know, but we do have a bold cat. So let's roll and see if we're going to proceed or not. And it is a 9, so we are not going to proceed. While walking along the border, your patrol notices Sage Clan renewing their scent markers. We have a righteous and careful cat, and once formerly a loner. Also, we know for a fact that Greentail has been kind of rebelling against the orders of Snake Whisker, who Brisk did choose to be deputy. So maybe they won't antagonize like Reed Clan usually does. Let's see. We got an even, so let's just proceed normally. The two patrols get closer to each other and they share a quick nod of acknowledgement. The patrol refocuses on their tasks without stopping for conversation, but a feeling of mutual respect has been fostered. Their relations with Sage Clan has improved a bit. Mellowheart finds a wounded cat near the Thunder Path. Neither of these cats are the mean kind. In fact, I'd say they're the opposite. Plus, Bogwatcher is in fact formerly a loner, and Mellowheart has never seemed like the kind of cat who would righteously follow their leader's orders to antagonize everybody, so I think they're gonna just proceed. They approach the injured cat. They gingerly pick up the cat and take them back to camp and treat them. The cat is grateful and decides to join the clan. Fairy Dawn. That is a cute name. That is a cute name. They look cute also. We'll look at them in a second. Okay, so I just finished counting up the fresh kill. They had gotten 35 pieces of prey, including what they already had, and I am counting the new cat towards how many cats they had to feed. So they have 12 left over, and I'm gonna let them keep all 12 because they have 23 cats, and 23 doesn't really break evenly, so we're just gonna let them have the 12 without messing with that. Let us take a look at Fairy Dawn. Oh, she is precious. She is a survivor of a tragedy. She is vengeful. Wonder what her backstory could possibly be. I will let you guys know in the next episode probably what I think of. She is a beautiful cat. I'm going to look through the cats real quick and let you know if I see anything. Okay, I just finished looking through the cats and I saw a couple interesting things. Propel is suspicious of a clanmate who questions the leader. So they could be talking about Greentail here. Because Greentail does question the leadership of both the leader and the deputy quite often. But Autumntail is plotting something, and Featherfish is trying to get to know their brother better. So what could possibly be happening there? I'm going to take a look in StarClan real quick. Okay, so Scorchwind wants to send a message to Snake Whisker. What was Snake Whisker thinking? They're just staring off into space because of the drowning thing. Alright, let's skip a moon, and then in the episode, after taking a look at the cats, Mellowheart has dislocated their leg. Heronpaw was helping reinforce the camp wall when they got a thorn in their paw, and the war continues to rage on between Reed and Goose Clan, and Brightpelt thinks that they are probably going to be having 2 kids. With whom, I'm not sure at the moment. Maybe when we see what the kids look like, we will have a better idea. But we'll have to figure that out in the next episode. So it is in fact Leaf Bear, so I'm going to reset everything. Mellowheart seems fine despite having a dislocated limb. And Heronpaw seems pretty okay despite also having gotten a thorn in their paw. So yeah, today was a kind of hectic episode, but not in the sense that we lost a bunch of cats. In fact, we got a new cat, but in the sense of just a lot of crazy things happening, like Brightpelt expecting kids. So who knows what that could lead. I will see you guys in the next episode of Clan Generator. If you guys like this video, make sure that you give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my content and you're not subscribed, you should subscribe because I post constantly. And you can hit the little bell icon to be notified whenever I make an upload. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!